Oh man, this project I'm just not thinking through. Let me tell you, I can't win, huh? Are you kidding me? Dear God.
Welcome to another episode of Montclair's Lair. As you can see, I'm in my office again, not in the basement. As I said in the last vlog, I just didn't have time to record intros and outros because I was working so feverishly on trying to get the electrocution prop to work. So we're going to dive right back into it where we left off, and that was where I was going to build a new connection for the spine, the PVC spine. So let's get back into it, and hope you enjoy the video.
Well, if this doesn't work, I give up. You're gonna have to come off of there. Ugh, what is this little cup here? That needs to spin. Not with that on there. Not with those screws there. I can't win, huh? All the screws out to get this off. I'm not doing it. It's quite the contraption. It seems pretty good. Still a little worried about this. Kidding me. I can't get this in here now because all of the screw holes and things I made in this have made the plastic stick out. So I have to attach that part first. This is turning into quite the project. If I can even get this off of there now. Dear God. Well, that worked. Got it in there for me. A lot of pressure on that motor. See if I can get one of these springs back on here, maybe. It's pretty high up too, so I'm probably just gonna have to cut off that part I sanded. Oh man. This project I'm just not thinking through. Let me tell you. Yeah, he's too tall now. Elbows are way too high. So I gotta cut that piece off. Boy, what a waste of time that was. This much length. I'll go a little first and then come back. Still way too high. That might be good. Damn paint or whatever on here. Let me get that off. Give it a shot. Still a little freaky deaky in there. This is really becoming a bit problematic. I don't know why. It's probably just so much weight, I think, is the problem. Let's try the spring on one of those screws. hell I'm doing. I'm just winging it. I think it helps a little. Let's just go with the one.
Get me out of here.
That might work. This is what we need to get rid of in here. This needs to be very stationary. I don't know, maybe the springs were the answer the way that I had them. That's pretty good. I think that's got it. All right, let me put the rest of the joints back on here. That's about as close as I could get it. Hell. Bit is all bent. So I just bought a whole vat of new bits. What did I do with them? That's the question. God, I gotta stop putting things away. I can't ever find anything. And now that I just got started, here comes my wife. Never fails. Hello.
You love me.
I don't know, see what happens. Not exactly in the right position at the end, but it is working. I have to change that programming a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely not getting us back to the start position every time, which is kind of a problem. I know in my original testing it was getting back to where it had started, so it's more of a timing issue, I guess, along with load on the motor. So it may not be something that's going to be precise. It may just be wherever it ends up, that's where it is. I can sit here and get the rotation, the RPMs, divide that, and figure out the seconds and all that BS, but and then try to program that in with the controller. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything that precise with this. Kind of want them to start and end there every time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that level of precision. It's close. A little bit more of a rotation on the controller, so I'm gonna program that in and see if we can't make that work a little better. I think this one here, this final rotation backwards, we want it to be a little bit longer. Move this maybe over here. Give it a little bit more rotation. That way. And we'll see how that goes. Upload that to the controller now. I suppose if I made these all even lengths, then I would get back to position 0 at the end, right? Does that make sense? Adding this up forward and backwards the whole way is going to be insane. If I divided these all up evenly, but then I'm just going to get a really even rotation. He's not going to be thrashing around, so it's not really what I want. This one right here I think is a bit of a problem too. It's too quick, and it's kind of maybe throwing the guy out of position. Mess with this, I might mess up the whole sequence though.
Thinking is hard. The chop off here I've got to add here. It's just a little too short. Pointer is a little off. Kind of clicks on the thumb, not on the finger. Did I improve anything? I don't know, it's a little less. Maybe I could go a little bit more this way too. Let's send that up. Alright, so even after programming the Arduino, reprogramming it, the problem is that I still don't have enough rotation back this way at the end. Okay, so it's ever so slightly progressing back towards center at the end of this routine. So I need a longer sequence backwards. It's going to be a little difficult to get this timing right, more like a trial and error thing. So I'm going to go do that now. Actually, we're going to take care of that next time because that's enough for this episode. And in the next one, I'll reprogram the controller and work a little bit more towards getting this thing to work right. But I'm going to give you a little preview. The final thing is not going to look anything like this at all because I run into a whole bunch of more problems. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. My mess of a workbench. God, so many wires. This camera's ready to go any second. Just loving it. Maybe I should plug that in so people can hear what I'm saying. That's got the buzz on it. That might be better, now you can hear what I'm saying.